every day we go to work, we don't know if we're going to go home. So to see individuals come out and support their kids, because when we work, when we hurt, when we go through mental health issues, our family suffers as well. So all the families, we thank you guys for coming out and supporting your families. I appreciate that. Thank you. At this time, I have this young lady behind me here. She's been with us for about a year now, and she's up and coming. She went to the University of Florida, and whenever I see a talented person, I like to try to get them and develop them. As someone gave me an opportunity to develop me, so whenever I see someone out there that want to do great, it's up to me to get an individual and take them and give them the platform to be great. At this time, I'm turning over to our MC for the day, Miss Julian Watley. All right, thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. How you feeling? Oh, good. My name is Wadney Julian, and I am the Public Information Officer here at the City of Riviera Beach. I just want to say thank you, Chief Coleman, and the entire Riviera Beach Police Department for allowing me to MC for the day. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited to start this journey at the city. And I also want to share some exciting things on the agenda. Not only will there be 7 officers among the ranks who will be promoted, but a veteran sergeant, Gary Wilson, will be retiring after 30 years with the City of Riviera Beach Police Department. But before we get to the portion, I would like to invite Pastor Brooks to the podium, who will lead us in prayer. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and pray. Father, we thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to honor these men and women who serve so faithfully. Lord, we pray you'll continue to put a hedge of protection around them, cover them. We know this job is not always an easy job. Often it's a thankless job, Lord, but I pray they'll find their hope, their peace, their joy in you. And Lord, we thank you for those who are celebrating their promotion. We pray you'll help them to continue to excel, to continue to do things that honors the city, and most of all, that honors you. So I pray you take this time and bless it and be glorified in it, and let those know that they are appreciated, they are honored for their hard work and efforts. We give you all the praise and all the glory. You alone are worthy. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you for that, Pastor Brooks. As stated earlier, I've only been here less than a year, but I've learned so much learning here. There's so much rich history. So I wanted to take the time to acknowledge Pastor Brooks in his family. And by the way, he is an upcoming RBPD chaplain. And I wanted to, yes. But I wanted to take the time to acknowledge his family and his history. He is the son of Bobby Brooks Sr., who was the city's first Black mayor. And I also wanted to state he was the first to appoint the first Black city manager in the state of Florida and appointed the first Black police chief in the state of Florida. So that is beyond county. So we are honored to have you with us today for this historic moment and appreciate you and your father. So thank you. Moving on, I wanted to take the time to acknowledge Sergeant Gary Wilson, known to many as a Riviera Beach native and hero, who is retiring after 30 long years serving his home city. A familiar face to many residents, Wilson has supervised the Detective Bureau, Street Tactical Unit, and Community Oriented Policing. Wilson will be presented with his retirement badge and ID. Chief Coleman, may you please come up?
Yes. Thank you, Ms. Watley. First of all, before we hear from Gary, there's people came out because they love Gary. Um, and when I got here, Gary, the first person that came to me and say, "Look, if you need any help, I got you." So thank you for that, Gary. And the reason a lot of people here, that Gary, is I know you didn't want to have anything. We had to fight to get this done, Gary. But Mr. Reno Wells called, Curly Top called. A lot of your retirees friends called because they love you. Sweet Life, they love you. The community love you. See Ron Allen, I just don't know so much. But She run out and he called. He was speeding to get here because he loved you just that much as well. At this time, I'd like to call up Mr. Reno Wells to give some words, reflection about you, his relationship with you, and your career. Come up, sir.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Chief Coleman and Assistant Chief Nate Gordon, who reached out to me to speak at Garrett's retirement. And so when I came, I saw a lot of the guys that I mentored and I worked with. And you get a good feeling out of that. But then I look over, and me and this guy used to bump heads, and we were like that. Then we bump heads. I got to give Assistant Chief Harris, hey, uh, because yeah, I'm going to get to Gary real quick, but when you look at our history, what this city went to, you got to give the props to the people that were directly responsible, and no offense to the criminals, but they were responsible for taking off out the trash. Now, you guys, the new officers, you just got to wipe down the counter, okay, and tell your mother to turn the noise down because you're in the room sleeping. So that's all you have to do. Uh, with my relationship with Gary, I know Harris will probably laugh. Myself and my cousin were on a brief hiatus from Riviera Beach at the time. So we worked at a place called the Turning Point on 35th Street and the old Dixie Highway. You refer that to President Barack Obama Highway now. Anyway, at the Turning Point, uh, I worked as the office manager. Gary was one of the counselors there. And that was a shelter for battered and abused boys. And most of those kids was either orphaned or left at the bus station. And speaking of left at the bus station, Gary was mentoring a young man. I think his first name is Gene. I can't remember the last name. Mentoring the young man, he was fortunate enough to get adopted. And Gary said, hey, he's got a great attitude, did everything Gary told him to do. But that kid was adopted, went to Lehigh University, played football, and now he's a doctor, I think, up in New Jersey. Props, Gary. Um, at the Turning Point, Gary and I at that time he was about 100 pounds lighter, I about 60 pounds lighter. So we used to challenge, so we would challenge the kids in push-up contests. and Gary would win. And when it came time for them to do recreation of the homework, Gary was on top of them. He treated those children like they were his own. Well, around that time, Zeta Barber, who was working there, he got hired, went back to the police station. Then I got hired. So we recruited heavily Gary, and we call him Big Tony. He's not so big now, but Tony Wilson. So they resented at first, and Gary finally gave in, went down to the college, got a certification, and came on our police reserve unit. At that time, I'm not just saying it because Gary's in here. If we have any other reserve officers in that program, please stand up. I know Jennifer Newman was one of them. We had a contingent of 20 officers. It was the largest in Palm Beach County, the largest reserve contingent in Palm Beach County. And those guys went out working vice with Harris and the crew. They worked road patrol and they worked special events. So when they were deployed full time in uniform, they knew everything to do. They didn't skip a beat. And what I liked about Gary, now I observed his work at the Turning Point, but when he came on, the guy working for you, his writing was impeccable. I didn't have to chase him about putting the elements in the report. Gary was on top of it. And then I noticed Gary was no nonsense. Okay, he'll get in your face. And but that was Gary's way. He meant well and he had your back. Well, one incident they had on Congress. Now you know various officers. Now I know he's not here. Um, I forget his name. It come to me. McGriff was involved in the shooting. McGriff didn't fire his gun that day. Well, Gary had been in a shooting, but this particular incident, a shooting go down on Congress. I'm listening to the radio. Gary's behind me. I said, "Oh shit! Oh, excuse me." I said, "This guy happened to have the last two people he won't shoot at him on this day." Uh, he was lucky he didn't get shot, but he did get arrested and taken to jail. Gary eventually rose through the ranks. He became a detective. Uh, Gary solved about 80% of the violent crimes in the city at that time. He was also fortunate enough to work with our adjacent agencies, arresting some of their bad guys. Okay, and Gary would just literally basically sleep at the station because if he was locked in on you, he was locked in on you. That's what I liked about Gary. And Gary is strong-willed. He's stubborn, as probably some of the family members know. Uh, if he's right, he's going to fight to the core when he knows. I'm sorry. He's going to fight to the core if he knows he's right. Well, moving on, I left. Gary got promoted to sergeant, and he was awarded accordingly for his action and his activity in the Detective Bureau. And I think at that time, the Bureau Special Operations was still ran by Assistant Chief Harris. Okay, so we got to give the props where they were. And so we really changed things in this community. Well, when I came back, Gary asked me about, hey man, you want to get into this organization called Fathers Forever? I said, okay, Gary, I'll get in. It's about the community, it's about kids. Well, a week later, I'm sweating like a dog out there in 100-degree heat. We're digging up the yard of a senior citizen to do a restoration to her residence. It was a good feeling we got out of it, but that's what Gary's about. He's about giving back to the community. And I'm not going to be long, but recently, within the past 3 years, some of the worst can happen, and we've all been there. Gary lost his mother, and about maybe 9 or 10 months later, he lost his brothers within days apart. So now I guess maybe God prepared him by his interaction with kids and mentoring. Now Gary has to raise not only his child, but his brother's children. Okay, and I take my hat off that to you, Gary. That's a lot for someone to carry. And then I'm going to leave here and say, when you hear about the police officers, you see them in the news. Uh, and not that that has happened to me, but you have to think. And I was thinking that coming over here, 30 years. That means for 11,000 days, Gary had to be perfect. And then when he makes one mistake, everybody's blowing it up, the armchair quarterbacking. And but what's so strange about this thing, you get that doctor and that lawyer making millions of dollars every year. They call it a practicing profession. But Gary, Harris, my officers in here, the chief, we got to make one decision within 1 second to be ripped apart and torn apart by thousands of people for years to come. But we have to make that right decision at that one time. Okay? So I'm going to end with this. Hey, Gary, thank you, man, for your work. I appreciate it. I'm glad you followed our lead. And you had some good people ahead of you that sit in this room. Okay? Oh, got to recognize former Deputy Chief Coppin over there at West Palm. They were our neighbors. You worked with them coming up. So we had a good team. Thank you very much.
I messed up on something, but first of all, Gary, come up. That's your chair, Gary. We, yeah, come on, Gary. We had a nice recliner for you, but the budget wouldn't allow us to get a nice recliner. But before we go on, I want to recognize some retirees who just walked in. Mr. Barber just walked in. All right. We have Modica. He retired, but he can't go away. He won't retire either, but he spent 30 years here. Thank you. And every morning by 5:30, I get a text from this guy. Every morning about 5:30. Where you at? Yeah, there we go. Yes. So the next person I want to come up and say something nice about Gary is his sister. Um, so she's gonna say all the nice things, Gary, about that we don't know about you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carmela Wilson. I'm Gary's sister, the third. We had he's the oldest. And then we had David, and then me, and then Kenny. What I would like for y'all to know is he's a loving, caring brother, and he's always been that way. Um, this is hard because my mom should have been here, and my other siblings should have been here to recognize this moment with him. But I want you to know, I'm speaking from mom, and she's so proud of you. She is. And you took care of her to the very end. You still take care of us. And I want you to know that I love you. And congratulations on your retirement.
We had a Rodney Staley want to speak, but he's not here, so we have a replacement, Mr. Allen, C. Ron Allen. Mr. Rodney Staley, come up, sir. No, sit down, C. Ron. Mr. Nothing else can be said. All right, come on, Mr. Allen. You know he had a lot to say with a computer in his hand.
Thank you, Chief. Madam MC, you're doing a great job. Take it from me. And you have one of the great mentors here in your city. This young man was a dean of the Media Corps in South Florida, Mike. So use him. Okay? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, officers past and present, community members, and anyone who's ever felt safer just knowing that Sergeant Gary Wilson was on duty. Today, we don't say goodbye, we say bravo. We celebrate a career that spans 3 decades, countless arrests, immeasurable impact, and at least a few tennis matches that left opponents wondering, wait, was that Venus Williams' coach? Well, let's be for real. See, when Gary walked into a room, you didn't just ask questions. You just assumed the NFL had lost a linebacker and the Riviera Beach Police Department had gained a legend. But beneath that linebacker build was a man who could chase down a suspect, de escalate a volatile scene with a few calm words, and still make it to sweet life nutrition in time to mentor a teen over his acai bowl. Tell you about the detective who never slept. In the Detective Bureau, I've learned that Gary was known as the bloodhound of justice. If there was a drug dealer within city limits, or even just thinking about committing a crime, Gary would find them, he would cuff them, and probably know their cousin's name and favorite sandwich order. As retired Lieutenant Rena Wells puts it earlier, Gary was probably the best detective we've had back there in the Detective Bureau. He knew suspects in and out of the city, and he had a knack for just getting people to trust him. That's not just policing, that's Jedi level intuition. And when things got tense on a call, his officers didn't panic. They waited for the Wilson effect. As one officer told me, I knew things were going to go my way once he showed up, whatever that meant. That's not just leadership, that's presence. That's Gary. Now, when Gary wasn't chasing bad guys, he was chasing tennis balls. And if you've ever seen him on the court, you'd swear he was preparing for the US Open. He was agile, focused, and surprisingly light on his feet. Gary's game could make even Venus Williams pause and say, hold up, who's this guy? One of the best kept secrets many of you don't know, but let me share with you, was the gentle giant of sweet life. Sweet Life Nutrition, folks, isn't just a smoother shop here in town. It's Gary's unofficial precinct. Talonda, the owner, recalls one unforgettable moment. Gary had just come off a call and he sat down to enjoy his bowl, and someone walked in needing help. Without hesitation, he put down his spoon, stepped outside, and he handled it. That's Gary in a nutshell. Always ready, always present, even mid bite. Talonda says it's best. He breaks the barrier between the community and the police. He still has his presence, but it's a relatable face. He jokes with the kids, he talks to them, and he shows them that not all police are bad. He's selfless, hardworking, and generous. That's who he is, she said. I asked quite a few people, what three words would say it all? If you had to describe Sergeant Wilson in three words, they said soldier. Where'd the chief go? He served in the army with you? Integrity and work ethic. Or as Talonda puts it, selfless, hardworking, generous. Either way, my friends, the message is clear. Gary didn't just wear the badge, he honored it. Gary's son Dak shared that growing up with a hard-nosed cop for a dad wasn't always easy. He was strict, he was structured, and he was consistent. But that consistency taught me what it takes to be great. Gary didn't allow excuses. He taught discipline, responsibility, and the importance of keeping your head in the game on the court or in life. Those who knows Gary always keeping your head in the game, keep your head in the game. That's one of his lines. And while Gary mentored countless kids, his greatest legacy might be the one he raised at home. Those you know Dak. He's a living testament to the power of tough love, unwavering faith, and a father who never gave up. People may have misunderstood Gary's stern demeanor, but as Dak said, it's because he cares. It may not be flowers and sunshine, but it's real, sir. He has the biggest heart, and it frustrates him when people don't live up to their potential. Even those who once stood on the other side of the law respected him. One former offender, he asked me not to say drug dealer, but he's now a regular at Sweet Life. He said, Gary was the reason I changed my life. He did his job, but he also gave me chances when he didn't have to. That was Jason Gary. In one sentence, though, Dax summed up his father's legacy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't hard. It was hard, and he couldn't do it without God. For Gary, faith wasn't a side note. It was the foundation. I've learned that through every trial, every shift, every moment of doubt, he leaned on God. And in doing so, he became a living testimony of what's possible when you keep God first. So what do we say to Sergeant Gary Wilson as he goes 10-7 for the final time? We say thank you for the arrest, for the mentorship, for the tennis matches, for the acai bowls, for the sermons, and the structure. We say thank you for showing us that being tough doesn't always mean being cold, and that being strong doesn't mean being silent. Gary, you've earned your retirement, but something tells me that you'll still be showing up, whether it's a Sweet Life or on the tennis court or in the lives of those who need a tough love and a whole lot of heart. Enjoy the next chapter, Sergeant. You more than earned it. And if Venus ever challenges you to a match, just remember to stretch first because you're going to need it. Thank you.
Thank you, C. Ron, for that long speech. But at this time, we want to get a mic to Gary so he can say what he want to say, about the city that you served for 30 years and what you're going to do with your free time now. And, when I told Gary to go home 6 months ago, Gary couldn't go home. I said, Gary, just get ready for retirement 6 months ago. He couldn't leave. I said, Gary, go home. He said, no, I got work to do. So we had to take his uniform from him, take his car, Gary, go home. That was 6 months before he retired. He wouldn't leave. But after passion and dedication, he said, I got more to teach these young guys. They need to learn something. So, Gary, the door is always open for your return. But at this time, we want to hear a few words from you.
Uh, First and foremost, okay,
Definitely give you this right here, Gary.
okay,
It's a nice plaque, Gary, because we're not going to worry about dying dependents anymore of our retirees. We're going to make sure we go and ride off in the sunset with something nice.
all right, thank
And
you.
you got a nice badge and for your retirement, so you get stopped, don't use it.
Okay, oh no, no,
But this is yours, Gary, but we really appreciate you. All right?
thank you. Yes, thank you. I learned that lesson before I started. A couple of officers made that mistake, and needless to say, their careers ended. But the first thing that I have to do while I'm here is thank the old school, Major Franklin, Kevin Coppins, Chief Harris, West Palm Beach. I don't have your name. What's your name? Keith. Reno Wells is one of the most brilliant officers that you could ever have as a mentor. And please don't get him to sit at that computer and start typing. He'll shut the world down. Just a brilliant guy. He have about 2 master's degrees, and I always joke with him and say that he got about 12 BS degrees that he helped other people get. So, and then another brilliant guy is my mentor, Zedric Barber. He's a Morehouse man, and he just thinks on another level. So when I have something to knock off of him, he always he thinks on another level. You know, um, Dispatch, Ike, Donna, Beanie, y'all know y'all my heart. Out of all I went through, Dispatch have always been there for me. And I also got a couple of guys that came here. Sergeant Modica, that was, hey, stop it. You left here as a sergeant, so be there. And Sergeant Ribeiro. I also like to thank Captain Donato. She was my supervisor on road patrol when it was real crazy. And I just think, because you don't come on as a rookie, you have to be carried. You just don't come on and jump in and know everything. These people carry you until you can start getting your grip and grasp and knowing what you're doing. My friend, I call him my dog, Roosevelt Lee, is just an incredible officer. These guys were like in the war zone, and I was like traumatized because I didn't know what was going on. And man, it was busy. I was like, wow. And they carried me. They carried me until I can get my footing. You know what I'm saying? So you don't do this stuff by yourself. You need experienced people to carry you. And it wasn't a time that we got into something big. When I seen AC Harris on scene, I knew it was gonna be okay. Because it was big. If we had to call him on scene, it was big. I knew it was gonna be okay. So with that being said, not that you should celebrate me, but I say to the city of Riviera Beach, thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you for giving me a chance. And it was an honor to work for my city. It was an honor. And I don't regret it. And this is my city. This is where I grew up and I got my chops. So it was an honor to work for them and put 30 years in. And I think I did some good work, and that's what matters. Now, on that note, Chief, you are a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, right? And I got my P on there for Pittsburgh Steelers. So I like to say, Chief, is there any money in the budget for me to receive therapies for watching the Dolphin fans lose for 30 years? Steve, Walt, you, look at Don and Captain. Look at they get ridiculous. So for 30 years, they're the best fans in the world. They be hype at the beginning of the season, and we about at week 8, right? And now they quiet. I done seen this for 30 years. So if you can provide any funds for therapy for me and for them for going through this for 30 years, yes, I would really appreciate that. So again, I thank y'all for showing up. I love you, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me. Uh, I got my girl Sharika Thomas there. That was my alter ego. I needed her for the last 5 years. And we also got two officers from Riviera Beach that are really brilliant, Bianca Hunter and Malik Brown. They from Riviera, and they like some of our best officers. And that makes me proud because, Zed from Riviera Beach, Reno was from Riviera. We had a lot of guys from Riviera Beach, and they did that thing. So I'm very appreciative. I'm very humble, and I thank you again.
At this time, can I get all the retirees, all the realtor retirees, someone here take a picture with Gary real quick. Harris, all you guys come on real quick. Franklin, Zed, Barbara, everyone come up for a quick picture with
Lee,
Lee. All the retirees, come on up. Right here. Uh, all right. This was about living to spend that their retirement money every month. Master.
Oh, if I can.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, great. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I got the box over there. Thank you. Thanks. Master. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a swearing in of one I do a little off.
All right. All right. So for this next portion, we're swearing in officers. Sean Maston, may you please come up? Yes. Yes. Oh, wait. I had to swear him in first. Yes, so raise your right hand. So you're going to repeat after me, filling in your name. Repeat after me. I, being a citizen of the United States of America, fill in your name. You have to say your name. Say your name. Being a citizen of the United States of America and the state of Florida, and being employed as an employee of the city of Riviera Beach, Palm Beach County, Florida, and a recipient of public funds as an employee, do hereby solemnly swear or affirm under oath that I will support the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Florida, and conform to the statutes and general laws of the state of Florida, and do all in my power to uphold, support, and enforce the charter and ordinances of the city of Riviera Beach while performing the duty as the your title, which I'm about to enter to the best of my ability, so help me God. Congratulations. hmm
Donna,
Donna. Okay.
so
Yes.
we're not going to promotions.
Mhm. So now it's time for the promotional ceremony portion. So I will call Donna Wilson to the stage.
Communication manager.
Okay.
At this time, Donna Wilson will be promoted to our new communication manager. Donna Wilson was just promoted yesterday. Come on, Miss Wilson. Donna Wilson, she's not a sworn officer, but she carry herself like she's in charge of everything in the PD. And she she's someone who I depend on. She's someone who has a lot of wisdom, who's been around for almost 30 years in this industry, 30, 40. 32 years. But Donna's someone who a lot of younger guys depend on. She has a lot of experience. She was born and raised in the city, and it was an honor to promote someone like Donna to a communication manager to move our industry forward. Not only we think about a lot of times you think about law enforcement, you think about the sworn all the time, but there's another side of law enforcement that carries this agency, which is the sworn side, the civilian side. So it's always an honor to see someone on the civilian side get promoted who you depend on a day-to-day basis, like my dispatchers and front desk clerks and And that is the reason why this industry, we successful in this agency. We just won the All American City Award. I mean, we just received our accreditation award from the state of Florida because what a great job we do on the civilian side because of that. So thank you, Donna, for being that person. But at this time, I have created something new called promotional. That whenever I want to promote someone, I want them to understand what you can step into. I'm gonna work you a lot of hours and I pay you less. But it's an honor to be promoted. But I want you to repeat after me. I say your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I'm qualified to uphold the position of emergency communication manager for the city of Riviera Beach, and I will carry the mission and vision of the Riviera Beach Police Department, unwavering commitment and dedication to our values of serving with professionalism, integrity, consistency, and engagement. So help me God. Thank you. Uh, you sign this? Absolutely, you got to sign it. I'm gonna put it in your file. I'm gonna hold you accountable.
You gonna put my
At this,
percentages and all that stuff?
at this time, Donna, do you have anybody you want to recognize, family in the audience?
Hello, everybody. I'm Donald Wilson, Communications Division. I like to recognize my grandmother. Her name is Mantee Montgomery. My grandmother raised me on Avenue H West. She's also been with the police department for about 32 years. My grandmother has fed a multiple of dispatchers and police officers. They can stop by her house anytime and get whatever they wanted to eat. So I just want to, she's can't, no, she's not going to come up. I just want to recognize my grandmother. I also want to recognize Edwina Wade Saunders. Edwina and I started together. We've been together almost all of our lives. Also, Gary Wilson. We all went to Suncoast together. We was brought up in Riviera Beach. We played recreation in Riviera Beach, and all of us work for Riviera Beach. This is our city, and we are very, very passionate about the city. Also, at Tawanda Goodwin, she's also been here for over 20 years, and we just love the city. We love our profession, and we love our job. And I'm going to also shout out to AC Harris, Major Franklin, Reno Wells, Zedra Barber. They drove us crazy. AC Harris almost made me the person that I am as far as my integrity, how I do this job, how I have to think about the safety for the officers, because that was a big thing to him. He has put me off the radio a multiple of nights and on multiple of days because you have to be serious in this job. So I appreciate all that I've received from them because it was a lot, to have somebody's life in your hand. So that's it.
You can sign it.
You want me to sign it now?
I'll sign it like I get it later.
Okay, thank you.
I get it later.
All right, thank you here. Mhm.
At this time, we get into the sworn portion. Making promotion never easy because you got to find people like there's a lot of qualified people in the agency, but making promotion is very it's challenging, it's hard, but it's easy once you have so many great people that are well trained. And I think in Riviera Beach we have so many well trained people. It's always challenging, but you have to find the person that fits what you need at that particular time. And I'm promoted 7 people today. We're gonna promote 7 people. And the first person, that I'm gonna call up is a sergeant, Sergeant Sparrow, somebody I just promoted. And when I thought about what do I need for the future in this agency, I had to go around Kevin Coppins, and he went to the dark side on me, with go to the other side. But we sit in the office many, many days on weekends, nights, thinking about who can we lead this agency to, who we're going to turn over to, and who do we select to be a supervisor to lead this agency. And knowing I want to make promotions in for the future, I thought about this one individual, and I called into my office. I said, "Look, I'm thinking about promoting you." He said, "Well, I don't know. I don't know if I can take that job yet. I got to talk to my family because I love my family, and that's big for me." Someone said he loved his family. and that he had to talk to his wife and his family first before he make that decision. So I said, Kevin, I said something else. He turned me down, Kevin. so he went home, talked to his family, and a few other people talked with him, and is proud to say that Sergeant Sparrow accepted my promotion to sergeant, and I'm thankful that you did promote it. And you took it and talked to your family. She said yes, like a marriage, right? It is like a marriage. But come on up, Sergeant Sparrow. So we're gonna recognize Sergeant Sparrow. Over here. I'm gonna say I
I, Bradley Spiro,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I'm qualified to uphold the position of sergeant
that I am qualified to uphold the position of sergeant
for the Riviera Beach Police Department,
for the Riviera Beach Police Department,
and I will carry the mission and vision
and I will carry the mission and vision
of the Riviera Beach Police Department,
of the Riviera Beach Police Department,
unwavering commitment
unwavering commitment
and dedication to our values
and dedication to our values
of serving with professionalism,
of serving with professionalism,
integrity,
integrity,
consistency,
consistency,
engagement.
engagement,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Thank you. Welcome to the. At this time, Sparrow, who you gonna bring up to pin your badge on?
My wife, Haley.
All right, Miss Haley. You want to say anything?
Uh, well, some of you guys know me. Um, oh, there we go. I just wanted to say thank you for the opportunity, Chief. I won't let you down. Um, I've been here almost 10 years now, and I come to work, I do the job, and I go home safely. I have everybody before me to thank, many mentors, many people that don't work with me anymore, but still think about you guys. And I just appreciate the opportunity.
Go in your file. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. The next person is one of the strongest officers I know. Um, you know, she's someone who goes out every single day and she gives the boys or the men in this industry a run for their money. And someone who went through a serious ordeal a year ago and came out, I don't know if it made her better, made her stronger, or made her wiser, but I can tell you what, she's someone. When I got opportunity to promote her, I did. So I want to recognize Miss Nodine Charisma to welcome her to the. Say I and repeat the name. Where Miss Franklin at? Oh, can I do this? All right. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I'm qualified to uphold the position of sergeant for the city of River Beach, and I will carry the mission and vision of the Riviera Beach Police Department, unwavering commitment, dedication to our values of serving with professionalism, integrity, consistency, and engagement. So help me God. Thank you. Who's going to pin your badge on? Come on, baby boy. Thanks for that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh,
I know most of you guys know me. I'm, I guess, Sergeant Charisma now. It rings differently. I want to say I appreciate the support. I've been through a lot. I've been here for 14 years, and I know most of you guys know, and I think I've proven it that I'll give my life to anybody in this department or even any citizen of Riviera Beach. Um, like Chief has said, the ordeal that I went through has made me stronger, has made me a better person, and has also opened my eyes as well, even when it comes to mental health or even with our mental health and people, the citizens of Revere Beach as well. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity, and I won't disappoint. Thank you.
the next person, he probably given out more tickets than anybody in the history of River Beach Police Department. Every day, this individual come to work with impeccable hair, and he write 100 tickets before noontime. so, so um, Michael Brown is someone who works hard for the current and retired employees to make sure. Because when we retire this job, our money is not the greatest. We don't have the greatest pension plan in the world, but Michael Brown and his team make sure we get the best pension and the best retirement plan we can get, the best that he can we can receive. And I've seen this guy fight hard at the table to make sure you get every dime you get for our retirees and for our current employees. And then 185 money, Brown is not giving it up. Trust me. so I do solemnly swear that I'm qualified to uphold the position of Sergeant of Police for the River Beach Police Department, and I will carry the mission and vision of the River Beach Police Department, unwavering commitment and dedication to our values of serving with professionalism, integrity, consistency, and engagement. So help me God. Sign right there.
Hmm. This thing work?
Mike is yours, brother. Mike is yours.
I ain't got that much to say, but I've been here for like 19 years, and I had a good group of people to learn from. Chief, thank you for promoting me. Curly Top, I can call you that now. Thank you. Thank all of you. My SWAT members, Thomas Walker. Is Walker still here? Major Walker. I appreciate you guys. All I want to do is say thank you and God bless, and thank the city for having me here. And oh, hold up, time out. I wasn't planning on coming here because we had contract negotiations, so we need to get back to the table and get our money for our officers. All right? Just letting y'all know.
See, Brown is always about that money. At this time, we would like to recognize, someone who's worked in all different facets of this organization. Miss Catherine Riviera, can you come on up? Repeat after me. Yeah. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I'm qualified to uphold the position of Captain of Police for the Riviera Beach Police Department. I will carry the mission and vision of the Riviera Beach Police Department, unwavering commitment and dedication to our values of serving with professionalism, integrity, consistency, and engagement. So help me God. Thank you. Who's going to pin your badge on? Mr. Carlos, come on down. I like that color. I don't like that uniform, but come on, Mr. Carlos.
Gets that, and I work for his brother in Belgrade.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We did it, Ms. Wilson, Kathy. Thank you. That's good. Come. Come on.
Wow. 47 years. 47 years I've been with the department. I've been through a lot of changes, a lot of administrations, and I have to thank Chief Coleman for stepping up and being the one to get my ranks straightened out. Whoop, whoop, Captain, I'm here to serve. I love all of you, and I appreciate everybody. And I want to give a big thanks to my husband because he has put up with this for all these years, for decades, and without wavering. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Have you signed it yet? Oh, there you go. Yep. Yep. Why not? Oh, no. That's the wrong one. Oh, you good. You're good.
I'm good. Okay. Thank you.
The next person is, which we all call, we call Boy Wonder. I don't think he has a name. But this individual, one of the brightest guys you ever want to meet in your life. Mr. Ozell Harrison, Captain Ozell Harrison, someone who's, we can't find a place for him, but every time we put him somewhere, he excels. So when I got here, he was in charge of all the real-time crime center. He's in charge of the techie stuff, and he's extremely bright. So we had to figure out where to put him at so he can excel. We moved him around. He didn't like it, but we knew that he was a talented young man. So it's proud to see him being promoted to captain today, and with his family here. So come up, Mr. Ozell Harrison. All y'all come up. Come up, Ozell. Come up, Harrison. All y'all come up. He's a family man, so he had to deal with his family. Yeah. There you go. Come behind him. Right there. No. This way, this way. This way. There. Yeah. Yeah. Go that. There we go. There we go. Step forward. Step forward. There we go. There we go. There you go. You ready? Y'all can say it too, right? I do solemnly swear or affirm that I'm qualified to uphold the position of Captain of Police for the Riviera Beach Police Department, and I will carry the mission and vision of the Riviera Beach Police Department, unwavering commitment and dedication to our values, serving with professionalism, integrity, consistency, engagement. So help me God. Welcome. So he's gonna pay it off for you. Two, This is a serious family right here. Dad, I stopped by your restaurant the other day, and I told you I wanted you to come to this event, and I want to give you the mic to say some words for you about your son. Are you still gonna you still want the mic? This is a hard man. This is a man that make things go.
Good evening. God bless Riviera Beach Police Department. And I thank you for your service to this community. And the best of all that I request of you all, leave a legacy. Teach each person you meet something. Never forget that. It will come back to you later on. Live, love, administer this office with love, and you will have a community. Don't develop the police department without the community, or you will have them chasing you. Okay? Let them only chase you for the love you give them. Correct them with love, and you won't lose. Okay? I thank you, Chief.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Captain Harrison, like is yours.
So I can find myself having a lot of things to say sometimes, just randomly saying things, rambling off stuff, but I didn't consider having something to say to anybody here today. My family is here to support me, and I'm truthfully grateful for my family. There's a lot of faces in the room that I've seen that has been impactful. I remember starting out, and I was having this conversation today, how I started. I always knew I wanted to be a police officer from when I was back in Jamaica. And coming here, growing up in the city, my family's business been in the city for many, many years, and being around the former leaders in the Riviera Beach Police Department, Chief Assistant Chief Harris, and a lot of the other members here that I've seen and I've served myself personally, serving their meals, they welcomed me from back then, saying, come on in, we'll take care of you. And I was adamant that I wasn't ready yet. I knew when I was ready. I started the time when I wanted to. I've been a cop now for 11 years, and I still remember the day when I decided I'm ready to be a cop. And being under the tutelage of Sergeant Randy Edwards, he ran me ragged. He, but I grew past that, and was able to establish myself, kind of going through the process of being a police officer. And being here today, a lot has to do with what my dad has taught me. I absolutely go to him for everything. My family is a huge support system for me. Every decision that I make, sometimes I think I make it off the whim of emotions at times. And then sometimes I have to go to him and say, well, what do you think? Should I have done this? And he's like, no. I remember just one incident being in the academy. I was asked to be the class leader, and I was I was adamant I didn't want to take that responsibility because I had family to take care of. And he said to me, if you don't lead, somebody will rule over you. You have to take that stance to lead. And I take that stance to this day. My career, everything that I'm looking forward to establish is leading from that point of not being afraid to take the position of leadership because of what may come, but take the position of leadership because you can set an example for other people. So I appreciate this opportunity to be here, and I'm thankful for the support, thankful for the opportunity. Position, having a position is not just pure power. Having a position is for you to set an example for others to be able to establish them and go from there. So thank you.
Thank you, Captain. The next person we want to recognize is one of our newly promoted majors. Um, Major Kaman is someone who coming in day one. You know, he's also extremely bright. You know, coming in, I needed people who can multitask so that I don't have to pay past 40 hours a week. I spent many nights talking to Kaman what I wanted him to do, how I wanted it done, and I give him a task, and he take it beyond what I'm asking. And I don't have to pay for him. He's a command staff, so I work him 78 hours a week and only pay him for 40. So at this time, come on up. But um, it's it was it was an honor seeing him when I walked in the doors of Riviera Beach because myself and I think he left Commander Leonard Mitchell. We first met Command at Full Service Center, and he was out there doing his thing. We said, "Want to be a cop?" So I tried to get him in Delray, and it didn't work out. So he ended up in Riviera Beach, and I think Riviera Beach is the best place for him. And we thank him for what he have done. It is an honor to promote someone who been I knowing for a long time, and I've seen grow up in this industry, and now he's being promoted to a major. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I'm qualified to uphold the position of major for the Riviera Beach Police Department, and I will carry the mission and vision of the department, unwavering and commitment, dedication to our values of serving with professionalism, integrity, consistency, engagement. So help me God. I thought Sister City Manager Kevin gonna pay it on for you. Oh, you don't speak Creole. That's what it is.
First of all, I would like to thank God for this opportunity. Without God, I wouldn't be here today. So that's my number one. Chief Coleman, thank you for the opportunity. So thank you for you all come out tonight. Um, my purpose for this agency is about crime reductions. That's all I care about, nothing else. So I'm very excited for this opportunity to lead the men and women of this agency. Thank you.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Before I bring up the last person, a few retirees walked in. We have Commander Mitchell just walked in. I think he left. Oh, there you go. Commander Mitchell is someone that he's always him and Franklin. They always are on the scene, and they're always gonna give you words of wisdom. So thank you for that. I think there's a few other retirees walk in from Randy Edwards. Thanks, Randy. Thank you. Randy, from what I was told, Randy was the first beach one. And he wrote a lot. He was Michael Brown before Michael Brown. He wrote a lot of tickets to everybody. He didn't wait. He didn't. He wrote a lot of tickets. I need $7 million, Randy, from my police department. Also, I apologize to this guy. He's very dear to me, Chief Greg Key. He's the chief of the state attorney's office. Stand up, Greg. So it's not every day you get someone at the state attorney's office have time for Little Riviera Beach. So every time we have a ceremony, Greg Key, he makes sure he come represent us, and we'll represent the state attorney's office. So we thank you for that. All right. Also, I know my mayor just walked in. I'm gonna turn it over to you in a little bit, Mayor, and my city manager, assistant city manager, Miss Deidre Jacobs, just walked in. So I apologize. Before your last one come up, Mayor, come on up, Mayor. No, okay. I don't know if you have to leave. But the last person we want to recognize, when you build out your police department, I have great commanders. I have people like Major Walker, Major Thomas. I have Chief Maddens. We have a great executive staff, and our staff is learning. We don't get the recognition we deserve in the county. But I assure you this: we will be talked about everywhere we go from now on in this county. When I went to Sanibel to receive our accreditation award, everybody's talking about Riviera Beach. I went to DC last year. They talked about we have one of the best crime scene units in the country, not Palm Beach County, the country. When I went through my assessment this year, we're the only agency in the state of Florida had a flawless assessment. Flawless means you had zero mistakes and zero recommendations. And that because of the leadership team that we created. And thank you, Kevin Coppins, for coming over for a short time and allowing me to lead and allowed us to develop. So thank you for that. so um, um, as I stated earlier when I first started, everything is about family. And when I got here, you had three young brothers here. They was their family with the Walkers, the Thomas and Nate Gordon. They brothers. They came in the same time, and they built something special in the agency that every young man in Riviera Beach want to be like. So it's hard. It's not hard, but it's hard to pick one when you have so much talented people in the agency. That every young black male in the city want to be a Walker. They want to be a Thomas. They want to be a Nate Gordon. No Cajuice. No Cajuice. From Cajuice just learned how to swim the other day, by the way. But the three brothers came in and they set the city on fire. And under the tutelage of back again Curly Top, under his tutelage, once again you molded some great men. Once again, thank you for that. So I had the opportunity to promote one of those three individuals, and I had to select Major Gordon. Major Gordon, he stepped up as they all did, but I was able to. Nate Gordon went to the National Academy, the AOC, the best school in the world, the one I went to. And Walker, I know Walker say FBI Academy, but I disagree. Uh, the NA, the great school Walker went to, and I also went to SMIP school at Harvard University Kennedy School. These are academic schools. That means that if you go to these schools, you can be a CEO anywhere in the world. I didn't say a cop, I said CEO. That means you understand how to lead and develop and move the agency forward. I'm proud to say that we have several people that have attended those schools, and we can go to any department in this world and run that police department. We can run that company, but they can't come here and run they can't do what we do. So I'm proud to say that I had the opportunity to promote um, Nathan Gordon to assistant chief. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I'm qualified to uphold the position of assistant chief for the Riviera Beach Police Department, and I will carry the mission and vision of the Riviera Beach Police Department unwavering commitment, and dedication to our values of serving with professionalism, integrity, consistency, and engagement. So help me God. Thank you. Who's going to pin it on for you? Miss Gordon? Thank you, Miss Gordon. Nate, I'm gonna give you. You know you're long-winded. You from? I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes to say a couple words. I'm gonna turn it over to the major. I mean to the mayor. All right.
To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Whew. I didn't realize I was gonna get emotional up here, but little kid from 33rd Street and 30th Street from Riviera Beach. Who would have thought? To all the pioneers in here that influenced me, impact me to be the young man I am today, I thank you guys. I thank you. I took everything that you guys taught me. I know a lot of times I didn't listen. I know AC Harris said he had 33 internal affairs investigations. I think I had 34. I think me and you tired now. But no, I learned from those mistakes, those hiccups, and just like those two little boys, my sons that came up. I hope I inspire them to be great. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I just want to acknowledge my family coming from Georgia, from New York, my brother from Miami. Can y'all all just stand up? Like, what matters is when you know, work is hard. Work is hard, but what really truly matters is when you stick that key in the door at your home and what's behind that door. And this is my family right here. This is behind that door. They support me when I'm down, when I'm up. They're there. I can't do this without my brothers. 110, stand up. Class 110. We push each other every day. We speak to each other every day. We push each other. We push each other. Man, I love you boys. All right. And to my other team, Lee, right? CSD, Terrell, Captain Ribeiro. Listen, you guys are amazing. Keep pushing that community initiative. Keep pushing it. Remember our elderly, our youth, they need us. Let's continue to push forward and love you guys. Thank you.
Hi again. So I would like to formally introduce Mayor Doug Lawson and Assistant City Manager Ms. Jacobs.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deirdre Jacobs. I'm the Assistant City Manager here with the City of Riviera Beach. I think about all of the men and women here and all the sacrifices that you make. It is truly commendable. And I remember years and years ago, because my kids are all in graduate school now, but I have a son, and I asked him a long time ago, Tariq, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he said, I want to be a police officer. I'm like, what? Over my dead body? Why would you want to be a police officer? And he said, because they get to eat free wherever they go, right? So so that's where we are today, right? We get to eat free wherever we go. And in particular, he always wanted to go to the Chick-fil-A restaurant on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. But anyway, on behalf of city administration in the absence of our city manager, Jonathan Evans, thank you guys for all you've done for the city of Riviera Beach. We truly appreciate it and we understand the sacrifices that you make both professionally and personally. We wish you well in all that you do, and we ask if you're ever needed by city administration to support you in any fashion, please feel free to do so. Reach out to us, let us know. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Listen, this is a celebration for Riviera Beach. Before we get started, though, I have to just commend one gentleman. A gentleman that came into this city, that came, hit the ground running, blazed the trail, supported, elevated, and grew this community, promoted from within, trained up individuals, sent them off to schools, put the dollars and invested into individuals. So please, if everybody can give a round of applause for my chief, Chief Michael Coleman. Without his leadership, we would not be here today to support these men and women today. So I'm just honored. As the mayor, I just bring greetings on behalf of my entire council. I waited to the end because you're not here to hear from us. We're here to hear about these guys because these are the ones that lead the way. They pave the way for us. They're the first ones to run in. They're the first line of defense, and they support, serve, and protect our community. So I'm honored to stand here with them on behalf of this great city. I'm Mayor Douglas Lawson, and I just want to say thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah. In close, I know we've been here for a minute, but I think it's very important for us to recognize, these individuals who get up every morning before you guys get up out of bed, and we come home after you guys are in bed already. And it's an honor always to stand before you to talk and say great things about this city and the men and women who give their life and give everything to this agency and to the citizens. It's always an honor. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. And also, River Beach will never be that city ever again. We will be that premier city compared to any other city in Palm Beach County. We won't be that city ever again. And I challenge, and I encourage people in this city. I don't like the word raw because we're not the raw. We're that agency. We are professionals, and other people look at us as professionals, and we have to treat ourselves as professionals. And we're going back, and we're gonna redo it over and how we move forward, moving forward in life in this agency, will be as true professionals that other agencies are coming here taking what we have to teach them. Thank you, Curly Top, once again for setting the foundation. Thank you, Franklin, for setting the foundation. Thank you, Reno Well, for setting the foundation. Leonard Mitchell, Barber, thank you for setting the foundation. Ms. Newman back there, thank you for setting the foundation. Thank you for the sweat that you guys are giving the citizens and allowing me to come into your agency and to do what I do. To my staff, to our command staff, to the Major Walker, thank you. Major Thomas Madden, I didn't get a chance to say it. Madden, thank you guys for allowing me to lead. And because of you guys, we are a reaccredited agency. After 3 years, we went through an assessment, 200 policies, and we did not fail not one. Not one. So throughout your day, think about us. Think about keep us in your prayers, and think about the city of Riviera Beach, because we are that city. And those who don't recognize it yet, they will recognize we are that premier agency where we're gonna have at least probably 5 to 10 chiefs of police out of this agency before I lay down, go home to my maker one day. So thank you guys for coming out, and I appreciate it. And you guys have a good day.